Welcome back. Hispanic Heritage Month is continuing across the country, highlighting and celebrating Hispanic culture all month long. Now, the state line is jumping into action, hosting events this month and all year long, highlighting the Latino community.
That's right. 13 WREX's Emily McMinn spoke with some of these event organizers, learning more about the importance of the celebration and also showcasing their cultures.
Hispanic Heritage Month started September 15th, showcasing the culture shared by Hispanic countries around the world each fall.
Many countries in Latin American countries, Mexico, etc., celebrate their independence. So it's just like us saying, hey, why do you celebrate the 4th of July?
Local Hispanic leaders say this comes as they work to highlight their unique roots with different events.
Sometimes Latinos in Rockford don't feel like they've been seen. So that is why we wanted to have a South Main Mercado.
Just last weekend, the first ever Hispanic Heritage Month event was held at the Coronado Theater, with Cultura Fest marking a shift in the entertainment at the historic venue.
A lot of times we have many events that are outside, like at Lovings Park, at Sinisippi Park, and in different parking lots and things like that. So it was long overdue. It was great. I mean, I've been in the Coronado quite a bit, but I knew a lot of people hadn't been, and when they were going in, I was more people watching.
Monica Terrones founded the South Main Mercado in 2023, held on South Main Street on Rockford's west side, a location Terrones is all too familiar with as her mother grew up there.
And I was just blown away that I started to get emotional and cry because that was on my bucket list and that was my dream, is to see exactly how it played out.
Other events highlighting Hispanic heritage have been around for decades, including Domingos in El Parque, which has invited attendees to another iconic venue, Lovings Park, since 2002.
He wanted to make sure that our community had a place to go enjoy music, with family and maybe have a little food on the side there.
The South Main Mercado brought 5,082 attendees to the west side this summer, accomplishing something Patricia Chavez had never seen in her time growing up there.
It's something that we heard throughout the whole time of Mercado 2024 and 2023 was that this was needed. That this part of the city needs to be highlighted because there's so much here.
To shut down the South Main corridor, which hasn't been done in so many years.
Aside from the demand for events, organizers say there's demand from residents to showcase their cultures.
We have these global cultures that really bring a good mix to our community.
Our Latino culture is huge now in Rockford, and I want our Latino culture to come, enjoy it with us.
That demand is especially true for those looking for a home away from home.
I look out in the crowd and you see families that can't go back to their hometown for whatever various reasons they have, and to have that opportunity to celebrate here where they now live and feel like they're back at home.
The purpose of the month goes beyond highlighting just one specific country.
Hispanic heritage is not just Mexicans. There's Puerto Ricans, there's Colombians, there are Ecuadorians. There's so many different countries with also rich culture behind them.
And a big part of the month is education surrounding the cultures that make up the Hispanic countries and using events to do that.
We got a lot of positive feedback from the community. We had a lot of opportunities to teach the community about different heritage.
Over the years, these leaders say the amount of events and the size of them has far exceeded their expectations.
It's a staple and I want it to continue to grow, but it also continues to grow with only the support of, our attendees, our vendors, our sponsors, definitely.
This includes bringing in local organizations such as Comprehensive Community Solutions, where Claudia Consuelos works to help many areas of her community.
Being able to bring our community partners, being able for our community partners to see different sides of Rockford is also great.
The Rockford Park District has been a longtime supporter of Domingos in El Parque.
It's huge to have a great support and an organization this huge.
Local government leaders have also rallied around the events, only helping to spur the growth.
To see that they're enthusiastic about this community, about the growth of the Southwest Side, and about including the community in that growth is so cool.
And event organizers say these are a win all around.
Not only is it really good for the community where you start talking to each other, raising awareness, but also there's a chance to pass out information.
The support also goes for fellow event organizers, as many people work on multiple of them, including Antonio Ramirez Jr., who also helps to organize South Main Mercado.
as leaders, we're all collaborating, we're all uniting, and we're learning from each other.
Rudy Valdez, the organizer of Cultura Fest, says there are more than ever, having lived in Rockford since 1997.
Or Hispanic Heritage Month activities, as well as Cinco de Mayo and many other things than when we first moved in here.
And organizers only see this growth continuing, including Kat Valdez-Doyle, a lifelong Rockford resident.
The momentum is there, I think, post-pandemic. I think the place that the community is at, I think all of the work through the generations of the Latino community in Rockford, everything is coming together, not just with this event.
The minds of young people or even other leaders, create other events and seeing that it's possible.
Everybody wants to do economic development. Everybody wants to prosper. Okay, this is just one of the means of getting people together.
When it comes to these local organizers, it's all about showcasing their heritage, one they are immensely proud of.
Was who I am. It is who I am. So it is something that I still carry with me.
We're proud of all of our identities. That includes being from the United States. That includes our journey to the United States. And that's why it's called Hispanic Heritage Month.
And these events give them that space, putting their cultures on display both this month and all year long.
Being able to bring all these events has just been such an impactful thing for our cultures.
Really unbelievable and spectacular. And it's just, this is what we talk about when we say diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging.
Reporting in Rockford, Emily McMinn, 13 WREX.
Such an awesome story there.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing story. And 13 WREX will continue with our Hispanic Heritage Month coverage all month long as the celebrations continue through October 15th. Don't miss it.